Hello and welcome, all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourself in the self proclaimed only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewers at home, to be able to control the action on your screen. In order to do so, you must spend Fate Chips. Fate Chips are our loyalty points that we award you simply for watching, subscribing, engaging with us in chat, or hell, just even asking. Spend these fate chips to heal your favorite characters, to cause them to fall into a nasty glitch, or redeem a random encounter. Tonight, you have joined us for my little experiment that I have lovingly titled Fate of the Dead. We have found ourselves in a location undisclosed for purposes of you, the audience, this happens to be my little experiment. I am Professor Quentin. I am your game master for tonight's festivities, and I would like to welcome you all to Professor Quentin's retreat for murder hobos and that guys. Speaking of, tonight we are joined by our first four test subjects, starting with Pone Donkeys playing Jimothy Jaundice. Jimothy, why don't you say hello?
Like,
Next, we have Gordy being played tonight by General Washitashi.
I am very sneaky.
Next, we have the super talkative Egolas being played by Merc Puppy. Say hello, Merc. He said hello. You'll just have to trust me. And lastly, we have Telemachus Raid being played by good old Nathaniel. Say hello, Nathan.
Hello, everybody.
Greetings, gentlemen. Tonight, you have found yourself within a home. You're not quite sure how you got here, but as well, let's be frank, you're here already. I don't have to lie. As the drugs wear off, all of you come to consciousness in the middle of what appears to be a largely abandoned mansion. Looking around, you do see each other. However, you don't recognize your new friends.
What? Who are
who,
you?
who are you? Ugh,
I asked you first.
feel like I just woke up from a week-long bender.
Did you have some of those dream pastries? I know I did.
It is at this point, you guys, all of you hear, you hear the squelching of a squeaker from a source that you can't quite pin down. It seems we're all awake. Good morning, gentlemen. How are we all?
I don't think you actually really care.
I don't think it is
Uh,
either.
and that's where you're wrong. I actually do care. Because if you're not at your 100%, there's no point in continuing this experiment, or at least not for now. But it seems you have your wits about you, so welcome to my mansion, gentlemen. I am Professor Quentin. You may not know me, but I know you. All of your respective parties decided they were a bit bored, done, pissed off with your antics continuing to kill everything in sight, to steal all of their loot when they weren't looking, to eat all of your warlocks' flowers. How dare you? Well, it is these actions that have landed you here in my humble abode tonight. Since you all seem to be prone to violence, I figured maybe we put together a fun little retreat for you all. Do enjoy. And the speaker goes out. Gentlemen, all of you would be so kind. Roll initiative.
That's a 21.
That is a 13.
What are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Initiative.
Oh, it's strange. I seem to have a 22 here already. How did that get there?
Raging.
Seems like maybe my friend here might need a eclair of the dog.
And
It's actually an 8.
Mr. Egolas, you be sharing your initiative with us. If he so
11.
I don't
Looks like a 9.
9.
ah
9.
all right, I had to so I did have to move a window. See what you- All right. Well, gentlemen, as it so happened, Jimothy, you are going to be the first to decide what you would like to.
Oh no, that 20. For clarification, that 22 is my test before we even started streaming. My
Okay,
my actual initiative is an 8.
Got it. All right. Okay. Nope. Copy. Copy. Back. All right. So that means, Gordy, you are going to be first to act.
Okay. So I'm in this mub, but there's no creature directly in my face, right?
Currently, you see nothing at all.
Sweet. I'm gonna use my move action to move forward. Down and to the right.
All right.
To this corner.
In front of you, you see a door.
I kick it open.
Upon opening the door, directly in front of you, Gordy, you have now gotten the attention of. Got you. I got the. You have gotten the attention of this particular nasty. It turns and is somewhat startled, but turns to look at you. It seems to be a member of the undead that which stands before you. If there's nothing else on your turn, then we are going to. Already. You guys rolled such shit for initiative.
I would love to. Well, I didn't dash. I just used like a regular move in combat. So since is the door opening my action or is that a free action?
No, that's a free action.
I'm gonna whip my javelin at it.
Whoa.
All right.
Sorry.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 14.
14 hits. Roll your damage.
That's 5.
All righty. So upon seeing this undead creature in front of you, Gordy pulls out his javelin and just yeets it through this zombie and actually manages to pin it against the wall behind it. But it starts to walk forward and just walks through the rest of the javelin, unencumbering itself from the wall. That being said, it's a little annoyed with you and just it starts to move towards you. Oop, not on you, towards you. Let's see. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do all movements first, actually. And he's here. 4, 2, 3, and 1. Alrighty. All right, Gordy, the one that you had tossed your javelin through is going to take a swing at you. It is going to. I'm guessing this probably misses. That's a 5 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a good old miss. So you see the claws just whiz past your face and give you a little bit of a breeze. drying up some of that sweat that's on your brow. However, you can't help but to notice that there's a second moaning just around the corner. As you peek around, you see this zombie has a buddy, and it's taking a swing at your face as soon as you peek, and also rolls a 6 to hit. So, stumbling over its undead friend isn't able to make reach you quite just enough to be able to land the hit that it wanted on. With that, the zombies round is currently over. So we are moving to Nathaniel. What would you, or excuse me, Telemachus, what would you like to do? Muted.
Thank you. I see a zombie in front of me coming in through the door.
Mm-hmm.
I pull up my nice large hammer and I walk straight up to him. And I take a swing.
All right, roll your attack.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm please understand I am using both hands, so this is going to be a bit of a full on swing.
Fair enough. What's
Probably
your
gonna
damage?
Work on it. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
So, so Telemachus reaches back and grabs their great axe, and with both hands, just comes directly down on top of this zombie in front of him, and upon contact, just splits apart in half. It was dead before; it's extra dead now. Let's see.
And
Oh yes.
I'm not done yet. I am so
Mhm.
not done yet. That's hold on. 5, 10, 15. I'll move back. I might as well let me. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll cover this stranger here. If the zombies get through him, I will help. But that's my movement. That's my action. Let me check my bonus actions. Nothing. Nothing right now.
Wow.
That is the end of my turn.
All
Thank
right,
you, my
sounds
friend.
good. Agalus, it is your turn. 40, you're on deck. Or sorry, Jimothy, you're on deck.
Oh, wonderful. Jimothy's gonna kind of shake off the effects of the drugs here, and
No, I'm sorry, Jimothy, you're on deck. Agalus is on.
oh, my bad. Oh, give him a second. He's gonna go over there.
He's going somewhere. He's picking his token. He says, "I'm gonna move right about meow,"
The silent bard. The silent monkey.
and he's gonna reach back and take a shot at this zombie that's within the room in front. I would say if you got one more, no, yeah, is that line of sight? Bip, 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 bip. That's you're looking through a wall right now. So if you move over one more space, I'll give you that line of sight. There you go. All right, go ahead and roll to attack. I might have to make you roll 20 just so I can know what the heck you get. All right. So they rolled a 26. Go ahead and roll your damage for your longbow. All right, it's a longbow. And same deal, just and there you go. All right, so that is this one. So the ever talkative Agalus reaches back from his quiver, knocks an arrow, and just puts one of his arrows right through the shoulder of the zombie in front of him. Eglis, is there anything else you'd like to do this turn? All right, Eglis is going to end his turn. Jimothy, you are up. With Gordy on deck.
Let's see. I want to get. That's 30. I can get here. I want to move here. He sees something moving from the car. What's going on here?
Well, along with that, I would say it's fair enough. Any zombies that came in crashing through windows as they did, all of you heard it. Since I forgot to make you roll perception checks for that.
I don't know who you are. Who you think you are? Okay, that's very nice of you. Let's see. What would I like to do here? Yeah, let's go ahead and just do a regular old attack.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Actions. Let's use the great sword. Yeah, let's use the great sword. Is that going to be
one or two-handed?
That is going to be two-handed.
All right.
$22.
All right, that hits. Roll your damage.
It's going to be a 12.
All righty.
Take a little bit of this.
And you just so Jimothy manages to take his greatsword and embed it well deep into this zombie, but it looks back up at him almost like, that all you got? Yeah. And that's gonna sorry. Jimothy, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see. Nope. I've got no bonus action stuff I can do.
Nada. Gordy, you're up.
All right. Gordy's going to bust out his double-bladed scimitar.
Swing at him.
And try to lop off the head.
All right.
The one directly in front of him. That's a 14.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
And that's a big 6.
All right. So this goes to show you, children, that size doesn't always matter. It is, in fact, how you use it. As Gordy swings his scimitar down on this zombie that he has already. Oh wait, no, I marked the. I'm sorry. What was the damage on that?
6.
Okay, so I'm sorry. You hit this one, not that. 21. There we go. Boop. So, coming down upon this creature, he's already hit once before that. I totally knew mess up my baddie sheet within the first round. You come down upon it and almost manage to bisect it. Going across it, but it is still shuddering towards you. And it is on that note, we are back around to the zombies.
Is there any way I could use my bonus action?
Yes, of course. What would you like to do?
Frenzy attack. I'm going to swing a single-handed. Let's see here. I'm going to take my dagger out and try to give it a good poke.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh, wait, I accidentally rolled damage first. Hold on. Hit is 23.
That hits.
Damage was 4.
Damage is 4.
Poke him right between the eyes.
So
put this thing down.
So Gordy, after loosening his scimitar, goes to his offhand, drawing a dagger, and goes to jam it into the zombie's eye, and even manages to pull said eye out. However, it is still sauntering towards you.
What a beast.
So it's on that note, that very zombie is going to take a swing at Gordy. And it is going to take a swipe at it. But as it's doing so, apparently the depth perception is just a little bit off for missing an eye because it rolled a natural 1 and is now fallen prone face first onto the floor.
Love that.
The one right behind it is going to essentially just step over top of it to try to take a swing at you as well. So that is going to be an 11 to hit.
That's a no. That's a
That
miss.
is a no. So it trips over its tripped buddy, and as a result manages to also miss you.
Are they now like a zombie pile?
No, the one's still standing. Let's see one. Oh no. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oops. 2 and 4. All right, and the one Jimothy is attacking is also going to take a swing at him. That's a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm just reading my special stuff that I get. No, we're good. We're good. Nothing I can do.
Jimmy.
So that's going to be 14 on the 14 slashing damage.
Oh, you vile beast!
All right, and with that, that's going to end zombie round. But we come back around to Nathaniel. It is go.
Okay, I see what the little one in front of me has done, and I swap out my axe for my hammer, and I push the little guy off to the side, and I step onto the fallen zombie with my extra large body, dragonborn body, and I turn to the one that's right beside him. I missed, and I just do the whole dragon tongue flick as I bring the sledgehammer down on him.
All right, roll your attack.
Another dirty 20.
And roll me some damage then.
8.
8. So there we go. All right, Telemachus. Swapping out to this massive sledgehammer comes again directly down on top of this zombie in front of him, and you actually see the skull start to compress a little bit. However, it's still standing somehow.
Well, that's very good because I get 2 attacks per action, so I'm going to hit him again.
All right, roll a hit.
Is this the one that's prone or the one that's standing?
It's standing.
One that's standing.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna let you clean up your little mess there you made on the floor.
I appreciate it.
26.
Hits.
Again, dual-handed. 16 points of smashing damage.
So, rearing back one more time, Telemachus brings his great hammer up and manages to send the skull shooting through the zombie's body as it slumps over backwards and falls dead to the floor.
I turn to the person behind me and go, and just keep walking.
All right. Anything else there, Telemachus?
No bonus action, so I am done.
Agilus, it is up to you. Jimothy, you're on deck. And Telemachus, you have gotten yourself a skill bonus.
Okay.
You can thank the lords and ladies of fate for that one. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, lords and ladies of fate.
You can thank Nat Jester for that.
Thank you, Jester.
I am going to treat skill bonuses and skill drops as your choice of having advantage on a roll or disadvantage on a roll. Now, skill drops will be my choice. Skill bonuses to gain yourself advantage will be your choice, but you have to call it before you make your first roll. Sound
Copy
good?
that.
All right. Eglis, it is your turn. Headshot. Go ahead and roll your attack for me there.
They've been just fat clouds. It's for the weenies, the
Six.
Halloweenies.
So Eglis rolls a 16. Excuse me. Yeah, 16 to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. More than enough. So Eglis again reaches back, knocks another arrow, and lets it fly. But this one hits the zombie square in the middle of the eyes. And the force of this arrow actually decapitates the zombie and pins its head on the opposing wall. The rest of its body falling limp to the ground. All right. Legolas, excuse me. There it is. I knew I was going to do it. Legolas, anything else? You still have a move action at the very least. All right. Legolas is going to be moving back to the original star point. Anything else? All good. All righty. Jimothy, we're back to you, my friend.
Jimothy is going to again attempt to swing at this bad boy. You've been a very bad boy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
This particular zombie is very talkative with you.
14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
You think that you can breathe on me like that? 8 points of damage.
Upon saying you think you can, and I'm sorry, what kind of weapon are you brandishing?
Great sword.
So Jimothy rears back and almost in a baseball stance and swings his great sword, and from midsection on up, just bisects this zombie in half, separating torso from legs. Falling over good and extra dead skis.
All right, so I still have a move.
Move in a bonus action.
Yep. Actually, I have another attack too because I'm a fighter and I'm cool like that. So I'm gonna move right here behind our good friend here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that's Gordy, right?
The name is Gordy.
I don't care what your name is.
All right.
I don't care that these things are trying to kill us. We're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna use. Where are we? Bait and switch, no lunging attack. Yes, I'm gonna use lunging attack. When I make a melee attack on a turn, I can expend one superiority die and add the total of it to the damage roll, and to increase my reach for that attack by 5 feet.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to attack.
Let me use up my thing here. Go ahead and roll to hit. 11.
Hits.
11 hits, and then I get to roll an additional d6 to this for this damage. So this says 10, but hold strong.
Okay.
14.
All right. So leaning over with your fists.
Still the great sword, just lunging through.
Gordy.
Watch out!
Up at the notice the stainless steel just goes whizzing past your face as the steel embeds itself in the chest of this zombie, and the blade begins to come down, opening its chest cavity just a little bit, but it is still standing. Anything else there, Jimothy?
I'm gonna look at Gordy and go, you might want to get that dry cleaned. It's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, it smells
Wasn't
pretty
this
bad
the
too.
prone zombie?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was. So that should have been.
That would have been a crit, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah, it was. So, yep. Good point. Good point. Thank you. Thank you. Can't tell. This is my first D&D DMing. All right. Yep. Nope. That chest cavity opening still happens. However, all the entrails spill out. Super dead. All right. So coming back around, Gordy, it is back to being your turn.
Okay. And now the zombies that were in front of me are dead thanks to Lungy Boy behind me, right?
Thanks to everyone but you, indeed.
I counted like 12 to 16 damage I did to him. So Gordy's gonna dash using his sense of being sneaky rogue man that he is as a barbarian, I guess, and he's gonna run and dash pretty here. Dash move should give me like what, 30 or something?
It doubles your speed.
Yeah, so that should be 60.
My walking speed is 40 feet.
Oh, then that gives you
that'd be-
80.
Then you get 80. And each square is 5 feet.
He's gonna. Where's the doorway on this side? This side?
You're right in front of it.
Oh, he's gonna walk right in. Get right up in front of this motherfucker. That's his dash. He does have bonus actions. He's going to rage.
All right, and anything else after that?
No.
All right, so coming back around to zombie round, the one remaining zombie is going to take a swipe at Gordy. It's going to roll a natural 20.
Wait.
So that is going to be, it's a natural 1 on the damage roll. So that is going to be, take 4, well, I'm sorry, you said you raged.
I am
right?
raging, yes.
All right, so it deals 4 damage slashing reduced to 2.
Okay.
Just
I
put the
got that part.
scratch.
I got that at least. Because I had 2 barbarians, I was like, oh, maybe I should read up on them.
Killed it.
All right, so zombie round ending. Nathaniel, back around to you. Egolas, you're on deck.
Quick question: did the other barbarian take his javelin back, or is it still impaled on the wall?
Good point.
I didn't do any actions to take it back, so as far as I'm concerned, it's still
There you
on the
go.
wall.
It's on the wall.
Okay, I used a free action to pull the javelin out of the wall.
All right, it is now in your inventory.
I just take my normal speed, and just walk straight over.
All right. Anything else?
10. I'm just gonna stay here for the moment. Not really gonna do much of else.
All right.
I got no. Just give me half a second here. I want to check on something. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Egolas, you are up. Jimothy, you're on deck. We're picking up and moving. Egolas moves inside to the room with Gordy. Egolas, what do? Roll to attack.
Kill it.
All right, 15 hits. Roll your damage. And actually, it's wait, no, that's for a rogue. Never mind. All righty, dropping it to that. So Egolas looses another arrow, planting it direct center mass into the zombie in front of Gordy. So Jimothy, up to you.
I guess we're just gonna have to do everything around here.
You're teetering on sheriff territory, and I'm gonna need it.
For the record, I hope everyone remembers how many kills you got this round because I forgot to count that.
I got
Big
2.
0 for Gordy, as we all have seen and talked about.
A 2.
All right.
There's no way I'm getting over there in enough time. But you know what? I will use my You know what?
Dash.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just to be that guy. We're gonna use the dash. I'm gonna move myself right over here, and then I'm gonna use my second wind. Why not? Why not? Let's use everything up, all of my resources up in the first round.
Yeah.
If my rage didn't say it lasted 10 rounds of combat, I wouldn't have used it. But I feel you.
The unfortunate thing is if you don't use your rage, it drops off right by the next round.
Correct.
So.
Oh no, not my second wind. I'm sorry. That's allowing me to heal. We're gonna do action surge. That's what it is. Action surge. So I'm going to use another. I'm going to get a whole nother action, and I'm going to use that to smash them. I'm going to smash them.
Smash them. Go ahead and roll your smash.
15.
Hits. Roll your damage.
9.
All right, dropping this one down to Yada.
And then I go and swipe at him one more time because I'm every single time I take an attack, I can do another one.
All right, do it again.
13.
That 13 hits. Roll your damage.
13.
Timothy, how do you take this one out?
I rush to the side of our my new friends and I go, someone order a slice of zombie, and then I slice his head straight off.
All right, so it is with that we are at the end of first wave. Once again, you hear the voice come over the speaker like, "Oh, that was good. You guys think?" I think they did something. Hold on. Hey, you need to tune in and watch this. And the speaker goes out once again. Copy. And where this guy's gonna wake up right in there. All right. Let's see. They're gonna be inside this time because I already noticing we are in need of speed up. This first round took longer than I gave credit for. All right. Okay, so with that, I am so sorry. Real quick, how many kills did everyone have that round? All right, so I'm gonna start with Pone Donkeys.
That would be Tree.
So let's see. That's 6 gold into your inventory.
6 whole gold.
Those amounts will get bigger. Hey, look, it's first round. Nathaniel had 2. All right. So that is 8 into your inventory. Eglis, you had 1. What? 9? How many kills did you have? You had 1. All right. So that's going to be 4 gold into your inventory. All right, guys. So with that, and let's see, Jimothy finished off that last one. So we are going to start with Gordy.
Okay. Gordy's gonna zoom, his moving speed being 40, to be right in front of this Zombo that's right here. So he's under his movement limit, and he's going to bust out his double-bladed scimitar and try to come down directly on top of this thing's head.
All right. Roll attack.
His attack is 18, and his damage is 9.
Right. So you're. That's number. I'm sorry. How much damage?
9.
Got you. All right. And I'm sorry. What weapon did you use?
My double-sided scimitar.
So once again, pulling out the double-sided scimitar, Gordy manages to get 2 good swipes in on this, creating large gashes within into the zombie in front of him. So they're actually gonna all go after you guys. Got it. All right, Nathaniel, we are around to you.
Cool beans. I am going to go into here with 20 of my movement.
All right. Real quick, that zombie next to Gordy is gonna take an attack of opportunity. Uh, Jesus Christ, I need to use this die more often. That's a nat 20. So that's gonna be 8 points of slashing damage.
Copy that. Me do the damage. Okay. Bonus action, I would like to rage.
You are now raging.
Yeah, everybody in the building hears a giant dragonborn roar, and with my great hammer, I come smashy smashy.
All right, roll of attack.
10 points.
So I take it hits, and you got 10.
I rolled 2 hits and it rolled 10.
Oh, okay.
So that would
Sorry.
be
10 hits. 10 hits. You're good.
for me then. I gotta move this over because
They're slow sauntering zombies. They have a really low AC.
Some
14.
of them have the most HP ever.
All
14
right.
points bludgeoning damage.
And you're using your hammer again?
Oh yeah. Hang
The
on, yeah.
Telemachus just one-handing it this time just comes down on one of the zombies' shoulder and actually manages to remove this zombie's entire arm. Anything else there, Telemachus?
Is he still standing?
He's still standing.
I'm going at him again.
Wham again,
That's
man.
right. 2 attacks per action. It's hammer time. 22 to hit.
All right, that's more than enough.
11 more points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. So Telemachus rears back after the first hit, after removing the one arm, and decides that's not quite enough. Gives a little flurry with the hammer one more time, and comes down on the skull. But this time the skull just exploding like a watermelon at a Gallagher show. Telemachus, anything else?
I lean up slightly against the piano as I see the other one, and I just twirl the borrowed javelin in my free hand.
All right. Eglis, you are up. Jimothy, you're on deck. No need. No need. I'm not counting arrows, and neither should you. So Eglis going into this room, he's gonna notch another arrow and roll to attack to see if he hits this zombie. $18 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. So this arrow, while it finds its target, just manages to go through the right hand of this zombie, which doesn't even seem to notice that it has been shot. So back around Jimothy.
All right. Let's see. I don't want to be that guy anymore. I want to stop.
Well, this is a retreat for that guy, so.
I want to stop sniping people's kills.
Do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, do it. Listen, I did like 16 damage to a zombie last round and it didn't kill it. So I have no idea what I'm in store for with this HP. Go ahead, help me out. I have no idea.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to stand right here and go to give him good old a good old swiping.
All right, roll your attack.
Steals the zombie.
12.
12 hits.
10.
Wow. You want to know how much HP it had left?
10.
So Gordy's coming in, seeing Jimothy coming in, seeing Gordy engage with this zombie, and seeing that it's in not so great shape, decides to come in, leapfrogs over Gordy, and just comes straight down on top of it with his great sword, bisecting this one in half.
Oh wow! So I had like 2 HP left.
It had 10, and
Oh Jesus!
it had 10 left, and Jimothy rolled exactly 10 damage.
Nice.
Jimothy, anything else?
I don't think I have. Let me see. That was 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I don't have any more move
All right.
to get to use my attack again. Unless I want to attack Gordy.
Hey man, it might help me keep my rage.
No, you're good.
All right.
Punch him
So
in the nuts.
I'm guessing with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1.
Yeah, come here. You try to fucking kick me. I'll fucking kick you.
3. All right. So let's see. We're going to start with the zombie engaged with Elias and Telemachus. It is largely ignoring the arrow in its hand that Elias had put there. And it's actually with that same hand, it's going to swipe at Telemachus. Okay, I talked too soon about this dice. Rolling a natural 1, taking a swipe at Telemachus. It loses its. It manages to, with the pointy end of Eglis's arrow, as it's swiping, missing Telemachus, manages to have the arrow pierce its own thigh, and now has its hand stuck to its thigh.
Dumb fucking bastard.
And it's yanking at it. Doesn't seem to know how to rectify its situation. We then come to this one up here, just above Jimothy, taking a swing at you. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 does hit.
All right. So that's going to be 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning. Heard that.
The other one is also going to follow in its comrade's footsteps. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Ty goes the defender, and that means no, it does not hit. And I would like to use one of my. I want to use my bonus action to use one of my superiority die. And they're D8s. Ooh, I messed up the last one. I'm learning fighter today. And I want to use my riposte. So when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend 1 superiority die and make a melee weapon attack against it.
All right, go for it.
Okay, melee weapon attack coming right at you. And I get to add my superiority die total to that. 26 to hit.
Needless to say, that hits.
That's going to be 8 plus 1. 9.
All right. So let's see. Okay, got it. All right. So as the zombie swings and misses, you see Jimothy just take a step back and pull a hidden blade and takes a swipe across the zombie's face, putting a nice little gash going diagonally across its face.
Yeah, you want to try that again?
All right, I do believe that is every zombo that could have attacked. So with that, we're coming back around to Gordy. Little killless Gordy. All right. And just so I can get back on track, because I already know I messed it up. We have 2 kills so far. Who got those kills? One was yep. Who had the other one? All right. Let's see. Oops. Telemachus, add 3 gold. See, Jimothy, add 1. The dice are not your friend.
That's what I get for coming around stealing people's hard-earned kills.
All right. So with that, my apologies. Gordy, go on ahead.
So Gordy is going to run up these stairs
Mm-hmm.
to this like corner pivot area so he can see 2 of the zombies, but I would assume that the zombies aren't in striking range because there's a stair level in between them. I don't know if
So
you think
in order
that or
to
not.
do that, you would have to walk through them because this little area right here is not a landing. Or wait, no, hold on. Let me take a peek at the second floor of. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You could totally cross that. My apologies.
Okay, yeah, I
So,
just did.
so you're good. You could make that move without drawing attack of opportunity.
Oh fuck! I don't have my javelin. What's the point of this? All right, never mind. Uh, he stays exactly where he is, and he pulls out his mace.
Mhm.
Forget every little bit of what I just said.
Is it bear mace?
Which one are you attacking?
The one directly in front of him.
All right, roll your attack.
At 17 for damage.
For damage.
Yep. On my mace, and then that's 9 for. I'm sorry, not damage. Attack. My attack was 17. My damage is 9. I apologize.
Okay.
Attack 17, 9 damage.
All right, so
that's like again another trying to hit the head if I can. Trying to hit it directly in the head.
So you do manage to take your mace and collapse this part of its face. And while it's looking like it's struggling to stand, it is still standing. Anything else there, Gordy?
Yeah, I'm gonna use frenzy attack to make another single melee weapon attack
Go for
against it. So I'm guessing I swing mace with right hand. I take dagger with left hand. Again, trying to stagger right.
Swiping at it, roll your attack.
That's gonna go with 21 for damage and
You mean
sorry,
20,
not damage.
21 to
attack.
hit.
Yeah, and then 5 for damage. Again, I'm trying to stab it between the eyes.
All right, so seeing this nice little fresh opportunity in front of him and creating a nice new hole in the zombie in front of him, Gordy takes his side blade again, sticks it right between the eyes, pulls up, and the brains spill out, and the rest of its body collapsing.
What is first kill?
Let's see, Gordy. Add 4 gold to your inventory.
Ahoy!
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
All right, so Telemachus, it is your turn. Aeolus on deck.
Okay, with the borrowed javelin, I basically just borrowed. I basically just do a. I just want to impale him straight down, right into the floor.
Got you. Roll your attack.
Yeah, get it in there.
16 hits. Before you roll damage, also roll me a. Let's do a strength saving throw.
Saving, which I'm proficient. 12.
All right, and roll your damage.
That is 5 piercing damage.
All right, so it's down to that. All right, rearing back his newfound javelin, Telemachus tries to pierce directly through the top of the zombie's head, but is off just by enough that it actually hits its outside shoulder, and the shoulder blade causes the rest of the blade to follow its way to the floor without actually piercing through the crux of its body.
Okay. Again, I do it again.
Do it again. So not happy with the result he got. He's going to rear back the javelin one more time. Roll that attack.
Swirling Nice swirling and wham. Would have been so much better. 11.
11 hits.
Damage time.
I'm just going to go ahead and cross him off now.
So that is 7 piercing. Seven piercing damage.
So it seems like the extra revelry of taking this javelin and doing the dancing with it was worth it, because this time he rears back at one hand and comes directly down on this zombie, right at the crown of its skull, and comes out somewhere where you wouldn't want a javelin coming out of. Were you alive? The rest of its body just giving in to gravity, but not able to fall, as it's currently a statue, newly adorned in this home. All right. Anything else there?
Telemachus.
Thank you.
Telemachus.
Telemachus.
Or just call me Rade. It's so much easier. Rade is so much easier.
Telemarcus was pretty dope.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Telemarketus.
I don't know who Marcus is, but I don't know what I'm supposed to tell him either.
All I know is Telemarketus is chaotic evil. No matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So since he's dead, that's another one for me.
Yes, thank you. Call me out on this, y'all, because there you go. Add another 4.
I am going to. I'm going to take 25 movements and be at the top of this first landing of the stairs.
All right. And if that ends your turn, then we got Egolas, Jimothy, you're on deck.
You said 4 gold?
4 gold.
Thank you. Added.
Yeah, I'm getting rich here. All right.
So Egolas is gearing up for some bullshit, though. We know not what.
That's so weird. The monkey got your tongue or something? What are you so quiet?
So, moving back out into the hallway, Egolas almost looking like he likes his new buddy, Rade. And yeah, no, he's going to continue to follow. Are we attacking anything? All right. Seeing the zombie orc next to the statue, Egolas knocks another arrow, takes his shot, and
Bing bong. Oh, 15. That hits.
so roll the 15. I don't know where you saw that. Roll your damage.
It's on in the beyond.
Oh, how come I don't get that?
At the top of your beyond page, if you click the little thing that looks like a message thing, it says game log. It'll pop up the little thing on the side that gives you the rollers.
All right, so dropping it to that. So notching yet another arrow, Atlas looses this one towards the orc zombie in front of it. However, it's still carrying the weapons it carried while it was alive. It does manage to pierce the shield that it's carrying, and actually the pointy part of the arrow does make contact with the arm, dealing at least a little damage to this creature. Egolas, anything else? All right. Jimothy. You're on deck.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm gonna go take a little walk right here. Just a little diagonal step. And I'm gonna attack this one right here.
Alrighty. This one. All right. You know what to do.
Oh yeah, I've done it before. Oh, that's like a 22.
Damage.
I'm also going to spend a superiority die, 12 damage. I'm going to spend a superiority die to do sweeping attack. Fuck it, I love fighters. So I get to roll a superiority die, and the one next to it, 5 feet away, this guy is going to take that damage.
Also takes the 12.
My reading of this says that it only does the one. Expend superiority die to damage another creature within 5 feet of the original target and within your reach if the original attack would hit it. Equal to the number you roll on the superiority dice. Yeah, so my understanding is it's just the superiority die roll.
Okay, so what was your superiority?
3.
Okay.
I get a little soft for you guys.
All right. So taking a wide swing, Jimothy manages to put a large gash at the zombie in front of him, and on the follow through, accidentally manages to also slice the one next to him.
Hey, you're talking about accidental. That was intentional.
Jimothy, anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay right here. It's fine.
All right, guys. Guess what time it is? It's zombie time. 2. All right, he's gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there. I believe all the others are dead, save for 1, 2. Cancel. 3, 4. All right. All right. So first, we're gonna start with the zombie orc, which is going to first place itself right in front of Egolas, and try to, even though it's carrying weapons, it's going to try to bite you, Egolas. That first one's going to be a 12 to hit. I believe that misses.
Sorry, I gotta break character. What do I roll for this?
You roll nothing.
Sorry, I tried to keep it as best as I could.
So yeah, a roll to hit. So I rolled a 12. You have an armor class of 16, so the attack misses you. So yeah, coming at Aglis, tries to take a bite out of him, but fails to do so. Frustrated, it's going to rear its hand back and actually take another swing at Aglis. This one, on the other hand, being a natural 20.
Ooh.
This one's hot. So that is going to be a 5 points of piercing damage dealt to Egolas. Over on this side, over by Gordy, we start off with the one kind of standing on the statue. Gordy, that's a miss. The one that accidentally got hit by Jimothy is going to take a swing at Jimothy, rolling, I'm pretty sure, 9 misses. And then the one right next to Jimothy is also going to take a swing, and I'm pretty sure 7 misses.
Yep, so the one who rolled a 9, I'm assuming it's this one up here that I hit full force with my attack. I'm going to use my reaction to again do where...
Riposte. Go ahead.
Yep, you got it. I only have one more superiority die left, everybody. Let's do my actions. Swing at a swing. 19.
Hits. Roll your damage.
13. Oh, plus the superiority die. Hold on. Wait. 13 plus 2. 15.
All right, dropping it to that. All right, so taking a nice wide swing, just making a large gash in the torso of the zombie in front of you.
Yeah, you did.
So that's going to be their turn. Gordy, it is your go. Nathaniel, you're on deck.
I'm gonna rush over to. I guess this is a zombie here at the bottom.
All right, so with that, both those zombies that you just disengaged with are both going to take an attack of opportunity. First one is going to swing at you. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep, that's just barely a hit.
Oh, well, a tie goes to you.
No, it's passed. Passed
Right.
by 2.
Oh, okay. No, I'm 44. Okay, yep, sure
It's
enough.
a hit.
I see it. I see it. All right, and second, Jesus Christ! Nat 20.
Wait, 2 hits.
Yeah, both zombies took attacks of opportunity at you.
Okay.
All right, so the first one's gonna hit you for 4 points slashing. Next one's gonna hit you for 3 points slashing.
All right. So now with 41 hit points, Gordy is next to this other weird zombo with weapons.
Gordy, before
It,
you
it,
continue, are you
barely,
still raging?
it does barely know how
Oh
to
yeah,
use it.
I
Oh
have
yeah,
been
so
in
cut
combat
that.
every round. I forgot all about that.
Whatever damage I just told you to take, cut it in
It
half.
was 4 and 3.
So 7.
Four down to
So
2.
you take 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 45.
So it's half damage, and if it's half a damage, then it's always rounded up.
Okay. Thanks for the reminder. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. All right, so now that I'm here, I'm kind of like, trying to come to the rescue a little bit. So he runs over, takes the mace out.
Roll the hit.
Oh my god, 12.
12 hits.
Sweet. Bludgeoning damage of 7 to the head, to the face. Is what he's trying to do.
Okay, so Gordy once again pulling out his mace, just and you hear the sickening sound, but even though it's looking like it's about to fall over, like it's taking every bit of its constitution to stand up, it is still standing up.
Frenzy attack, second attack is going to be the dagger.
Dagger again. Daggers.
11
Stab
for
him.
attack.
Hits.
And that's a 6 for damage.
It has 1 HP left. You kill it.
Oh, yeah.
So once more, it seems the sidearm is best arm, jamming the dagger right into the temple, and coming back out with just a little bit of gray matter on the blade.
And Gordy says, "Hey, you guys got any heals? I don't feel like any of us are the heals type, but you guys got any heals?"
I can heal myself, and that's about it.
Fuck.
Jade, it is now your turn.
Yeah, okay, so before I do anything, I am going to use Psionic Mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free action. And I'm going to use it on Gordy.
Mm-hmm.
He will not know. I'll read the spell. I'll read what it says. You can send a telepathic message to any creature you see within 30 feet, which he is, of you. You do not need to share any languages with the creature, but it must be able to understand at least one language or comprehend these messages. So you all speak common, so he will understand this. From inside his mind, and no one else hearing this, he hears a feral, rough voice saying, "How does it feel to be the weakest person in the group?
Ooh, the shade.
How does it feel to have one kill out of all the kills your teammates have exceeded your abilities by mere fractions? Maybe you should just give up and let us kill you." And with that said, I use Gordy's spear that I still have, and I fling it at.
No, you do not, because you never
Oh, yeah,
received it, and
you're absolutely right.
You made a zombie statue in the other room.
I did have Vlad the Impaler. I just impaled his ass.
Yeah, you did.
So he's right next to the piano. So I take my hammer, which is a wonderful dwarven thrower, and I fling it at the one right behind.
I'm guessing this one.
Which one? Not the one on the statue, but the one below it.
This one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It has a range.
Yeah.
Okay, so
go ahead and roll your attack.
1 second. I can move the video screen now, so I can turn that.
In these kind of close quarters, I'm just kind of assuming you guys are always in range for your respective attacks. So.
Well, the minimum is 60 feet, so I'm well within range of hitting him.
All right, roll your attack.
24 to hit.
Hits.
And so I don't do that damage, but Okay. 11 points of
So,
smashing damage.
so Jade, hurling this meaty hammer at another one of these zombies. You see it make impact, dead center mass, and in a blink of an eye, all you see is a cloud mist of viscera and blood.
And thanks
And
to the
not-
special ability of that dwarven thrower, it comes right back in my hand.
All right, Thor. Anything else?
Not Thor, but I'm going to use my second attack to go after zombie on the statue.
All right, go ahead.
Again with the throwing of the hammer.
One more time.
11.
All right, 11 hits. Roll your damage.
That would be 10 points of damage.
All
Smashing damage.
right, so that's going to drop it to. So rearing up for another. Indeed it was, Travis. Thank you.
2 kills.
So
2
that's
kills.
another. So that's going to be 4, and so add 7 gold to your inventory. However, this particular hit, I guess your arm's just a little tired from turning another zombie into mist. As this one doesn't hit with quite as much impact as the last. Although you do see the chest is starting to cave in on the zombie.
The hammer returns to me, and I'm still raging, so I am going to. I'm actually going to come down the stairs because I don't actually think. If I look at this map correctly, it doesn't look like we can get access to the second floor yet. Whoa,
Yes, you can. You can. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, my
like where
my
you're
map
standing right now is what would continue to go up to the second floor.
half a second here. My map reset on me, so I have to bring everything back to normal. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go up to the second floor to see what's going on because this creepy voice is slightly pissing me off.
Devil, a little interesting little tidbit. If you take somebody's name at the bottom of Roll20 and drag it on top of the new map, only they will be transported to that map.
Oh. You mean
All learning.
got you. Cool.
Right.
All
Got it.
learning.
All right, so only he is on floor 2. Got it. All right. All right, so that's going to be the end of Jade's turn. Egolas, we're back around to you.
I think he needs to switch.
He's warming up. He's tuning the string. And roll that attack. Oof, this is going to have to be really good. This is going to have to be a really good attack. Because, yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll. All right, 17. Roll your damage. So knocking and releasing another arrow. Egolas, with very little effort, manages to put another arrow in the shoulder of this zombie that is in front of Jimothy. However, Jimothy is aware of this as the arrow just barely grazed him along his shoulder as it was flying through, dealing half that damage. So, Jimothy, you do take 8 points of piercing, or excuse me, 4 points piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
All right. Pardon. Speaking of, Jimothy, what would you like to do?
Oh, we're gonna do some slashing. We going slashing.
So anyway, I started slashing.
I am gonna excuse me. I am going to put myself in a slightly better position for both of these guys. Put myself right here. And I'm going to swing at the one right here that just got skewered.
Swing.
Is there an attack of opportunity for that one Zombo?
I'm still in that sphere of influence. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Roll that damage.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, he's still engaged with it.
11.
All right. So taking a nice big fat swing, you manage to cut it in half
Wonderful.
horizontally as two halves of its body just go apart.
And for my second attack, I'll go ahead and attack the one up here.
Going with your bad self. Hold on.
16.
16 hits.
15 damage.
All right. So once again, much in the same fashion, just almost in one circular motion, you see Jimothy cut one zombie in half, and in the same motion cut the one that's behind him clean in half.
And that's 2 kills for me, sir.
Yeah. So that's going to be grand total. Get back here. Oh crap! Get back here. That's going to be 9.
Yeah, 9er. We got a 9er.
Good old 9er. All right, so that is going to end this wave. So please hold.
It seems that you have made it just ever so slightly farther than I give you credit for. That's all right, though. This is our first initial test run. And you all make good little gerbils.
Alrighty. Shoop. 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 See, we're gonna go to second floor. Oh no. That's right.
Oh no.
Oh no. Gonna put one over there. And that's how many so far? Oh gosh. So put 2 up there. So delete. Yep. Up. Let's here and okay. All right.
This is gonna be bad.
And Jimothy ended that round.
Oh, since it was on my turn ending that round, can I use my bonus action from that to use second wind to heal myself because I'm getting kind of low?
Go for it.
Sweet. That is where's my
Yeah, well, how are you healing yourself?
it's second it's one of my abilities. Once per short rest I can do
Just making
1d10.
sure.
Yep.
All right. So Jimothy was the last one to act on that. Let's see. Initiative's gonna
11.
go. Gordy, it is up to you, and then a few zombos are going after you.
Okay. Gordy is going to dart into this room. And I guess on his way, I guess he'll stop right in front of this Zombo.
Okay.
And he's going to bust out his mace.
All right.
That's a 10 for attack.
10 hits.
And then that's a 7 for damage.
All right. So.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's his left hand, and with his right hand, he pulls his dagger. That's 11 for attack. And
11 hits.
7 for damage. It's 14 total damage to this zombie.
So nice little. And while this zombie looks like it's having a hard time standing, it is still standing. Anything else?
Nope. I'm still in rage. I have not missed one thing of combat or one attack. So,
right, so then there's gonna be
nothing else.
So got 1, 2, 4. 1. Actually going to stop there. And then we're gonna go to second floor. 1, 2. Alrighty. All right, so we're actually going to start on the second floor since that's where I currently am, and I'm going to put full players over there. All right, close that. All right, Jade, this standard Zombo in front of you is going to take a little swipe. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Regretfully, it misses.
And looks very upset that it has missed that. As upset as a zombie can look. Gordy. Let's see. These two that were in that room is actually not there around. However, the zombie orc or the orc zombie that kind of snuck its way in behind you. It is his go. So let's see. First attack is going to be. It's going to take a bite at the back of your shoulder. That is going to be a 19 to hit. Oh, he's not here. Shit. So let's see.
19 hits.
Gordy. No, 19 definitely hits. So that's gonna be. That's gonna be. It's gonna be +3. So 6, and then it's also gonna take
3.
its slam hit, or so 3 damage. Thank you. Then it's gonna take a slash attack. Rolls a natural 1. It's hit or miss with this die. Feast or famine. All right, so that one misses. All right, so when he gets back, just let's let Gordy know that he has taken 3 points of piercing damage. Then we have the one over here by Jimothy that started to go up the stairs, but got just a little too interested in good old Jim. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
Does miss.
All right.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to riposte.
Okay. And I believe that's all the zombos that are capable of attacking. All the rest of them had a natural 1 on their initiative. So that's gonna bring us to Jade. You are up. Egolas, you are on deck. Oh, welcome back, Gordy. While you were away, you did take 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay, thank you.
That's already halved.
Yeah, that's already halved.
Oh shit, that big guy is a big daddy. All right.
So basically, this guy behind me, I use a hammer and just smashy.
Smashy. Roll your smashy.
And I am still raging because I've been hitting, and that's a 21.
All right, 21 hits.
Two-handed, so let's see what kind of fun I can have. That is 11 points of smashing damage.
All right. So, nice little hit right into it. But it is still standing. What else would you like to do?
Round 2.
Smashy.
Smash.
Fight. Smash. Press the smash button. Smash.
18.
Hits.
It's hammer time. 16.
And is it ever hammer time as you just turn this thing into paste on the floor to the degree that you could use what's left of it to fill the cracks in your driveway? All right. Anything else?
For my bonus, I'm still raging for bonus. I turn like a sinister look to the other one and say, and kind of like give him like the "you're next" look.
Got you.
Trying to intimidate him, but not
All
much.
right, well, roll for intimidation then.
Intimidation, okay. Fuck no. A 6.
It is not it doesn't seem to even register what the heck you just said to it. All right,
That's fine.
It speaks deep.
Egolas, we are around to you, Jimothy. You're on deck. Douglas, keep it down. God.
God, always fucking talking, man. Let other people talk for once.
So only see. Aha, I got you. My bad. That's on me. Got you. There you go.
Boom.
I was doing that for broadcast. That's on me. All right. Looks like Egolas is lining up another shot. Roll me that beautiful attack footage.
Yeah, you start off
10
engaged.
hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. All right, dropping this one down to. So Egolas looses yet another arrow. However, this time it just grazes off where its jugular used to be. And I see. Sorry, item acknowledged, Chet. I got you. And it, doesn't seem to have done a whole heck of a lot of damage to this creature. Anything else, Egolas? Another shot. Roll your damage, or not your damage, your attack followed by your damage. That hits. Roll your damage. So, Atlas reaching back into the quiver, loosing another arrow. This one finding a little bit more of the zombie's body, just right here, right in the middle of the chest, as it just kind of looks down unamused at it. Anything else, Agalus? I believe that it right. All right. So with that, Jimothy.
Oh, it's time to smash. Nope, not smash. Slash. I got a slashing thing. We're gonna great sword. This jabron right here.
Great sword him.
Feel the cold steel of my baby. 26.
Do I need to tell you?
No, you don't. I already pushed the button. 13.
All right.
And then on my back swing, I'm gonna wind up and slice him again, or attempt to at least. Oh no! 19 plus 8, 27.
All right. Give me that damage.
16.
So anyone within the room kind of just watches Jimothy almost turn into a swordnado as he just keeps, spinning and spinning, repeatingly just turning this zombie in front of him into zombie Julius as what's left of it crumbles to the floor. Anything else there, Jimothy?
It dices.
He makes Julian fries.
Anything else, Jim?
No, I'm gonna reach down. If you allow it, I'm gonna reach down and
which, by the way, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
That's gonna be 5.
5 gold, cool. And I'm gonna cut off its pinky. Go. This is for the ones that couldn't be here, and then put it in my pag.
Got you. Nice little callback. All right, so with that, we're coming back around to Gordy, and then I'm so sorry. No. That's right. These guys, the rest of them. All right, 1, 3, 4.
Manage inventory. Add custom item. Pinky. Oh, zombie pinky.
2, 3, and that one's gonna stay there. 2, that one doesn't need to move. That one doesn't need to move. Second floor, and that one's there. All right. So we are actually going to go ahead and once again start on the second floor, where this zombie's going to take a nice little swing at Jade. Jade, that is going to be a 21 ahead.
That hits.
All right. So that's going to be 6 slashing damage. Cut that in half.
Reduce 3.
All right. And then we're going back to first floor with everyone else. Gordy, you are just shit surrounded at the moment.
Oh no.
So there's going to be 2 of them that are taking swings at you. First one's going to take a swing, and that is going to be an 11 to hit.
That's not a hit. Before we move any further with hits on me, I'm gonna use my action within combat, which is like a reaction, it's like a bonus action called Stone's Endurance.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reduce damage dealt to me by 1d12 plus 2. The next hit.
Oh, okay. On the next hit, as long as it's on the. Okay, cool. Because the first one misses.
Right.
And as it happens, so does the second one. So even though it seems like you're getting a little claustrophobic as all these 3 zombies start to close around you, both of them go for your face, but both manage to just miss.
Man, very roguey, this barbarian. Very roguey.
The one in front of Eglus is going to take a swing at Eglus. So that's going to be a 12 to hit, which misses. And Jimothy, the zombie orc behind you, is going to try to bite into your shoulder. The first one's going to be an 18 to hit. Jim.
18 to hit?
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. I have it all right here. I could probably just log.
No, it's easier to ask. I just wasn't paying attention.
And
My fault.
a 19 to hit, which also hits.
Also hits, yes.
All right. So between the 2 of them, let's see. First, that's gonna be 2. That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And then it's gonna rear back and just pounce on you, and that's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, no. I healed. That was wrong.
And that is going to end that zombie round. Let's see. All right. Just taking a look at everyone's HP.
I made a mistake. I accidentally healed myself instead of hurting myself.
I see that you're at perfect health. That's a little sus.
I just went back and changed. I'm actually at 34. It's a little bit of a difference than Max.
little one.
Just a tiny one.
So that ends that crew. So we're coming back around to Gordy. So it's going to be Gordy, zombies, then back around to Jade.
Okay, so what am I doing?
So Gordy, you are currently surrounded. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so I feel like the smart move is to attack the orc because they're beasts. I want to try to get him out of the way first.
Good choice. Good choice.
So I'm gonna do the double-bladed scimitar.
Go ahead and roll that attack, son.
That's a 25 for hit.
That hits.
It's gonna be a 10 for damage.
All right. So, and while you got some good cuts in on it, it is still standing. They're looking a lot worse for the wear.
And we're gonna go ahead with that second attack and try to get a hit with the
side blade is best blade. Go for stabbies.
That's 14.
That hits.
Damn. And that's a 4 for damage.
So while you do get a nice little implant into its neck, and it seems like it's struggling to keep its knees from buckling, it is still standing. So before it shuffles itself, its mortal coil, as much as a zombie can suspect that that's coming, it's gonna try and bite at you there, Gordy. However, that's going to be an 8 to hit, so that misses. And it's going to rear back and try to pound down, pound its fist down on you. However, that too is an 8 to hit, which also misses. So,
Give him his teeth.
so Gordy just going, just bobbing and weaving the zombie like he's some sort of, undead Muhammad Ali. All right.
Float like a
let's see,
butterfly, sting like a
that one,
Beelzebub.
Let's see, this one. The one upstairs is dead.
I have a hand raised.
So, Jimothy, take your attack of opportunity if you would like, because that one's has noticed Jade at top of the stairs.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna give you my attack. Take my steel. It's cold.
Hits.
And it's slashing. 11.
All right, so as it you do manage to catch it on its way up the stairs, but it does continue its movement.
Yeah, son of a bitch, you get back down here and fight me like a man.
And
zombie man.
actually finishes its movement right next to Jade. It's going to go ahead and take a swing at him from behind. That's going to be a 12 to hit, which misses if memory serves. Sure enough.
Yes.
So, Jade, as far as you know, there's a nice breeze coming from behind you.
Rade.
Jade?
Rade.
Rade.
Huh?
Yeah, like the Egyptian sun god and his day.
Rade.
It's Rade.
Rade. Okay.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll take too long to figure that crap out.
I got you. Jade, Rade. It's even right here on my screen.
We thank everybody for watching this, our wonderful DM's training day. Please just submit how you think you did today in forms of thank yous or
hate letters, death threats. I take.
I didn't want to say that. Because then you figure out a way to kill me. So I assume that's my turn.
That was the zombie's turn that just ended. So yes, it is now currently your turn.
Okay. I feel a slight breeze. I don't even look. I just do the overhead whack with the hammer.
Yep. Go ahead.
Relying basically on my instincts. Yeah. That was a crit. I wish I had used that on the guy in front of me, but 29 to hit. So this is a crit.
So wait, the one the one here or the one here?
Well, I was aiming for
the one to the left or the right of you.
Okay, the one to the left of me.
Okay, cool.
I'll come back to you.
Gotcha.
So it's a crit. It's a crit on the one to the left of me.
Roll that critical damage.
And so how does it work? Double the dice.
And roll your dice, then double it.
Not bad. So 14 plus 6.
So rearing back this hammer just at this point, Rade is starting to collect a nice little pile of Zombo goo in front of them.
So that's 2 upstairs I've taken care of. And now,
by the way, that kill will award you another 2 gold.
Oh, whole 2 gold. With my second action, I just smash the guy behind. I come around for a swing into the guy behind me.
All right, go ahead.
Since he's that close to me. Holy frick, man. 25 to hit.
All right, roll that damage.
It's damage time. 16 points of damage. Smashing damage.
15?
16.
16, got you. That is... Yeah. So, once again, revving up that hammer, just and it seems to be Rade's side job where he's compressing skulls because while this zombie still stands, you can see just a little bit of compression and breaking has started to take place. We then come back around downstairs where it is currently. I'm so sorry. I really need to get into the habit of asking Rade anything else you would like to do.
I know. I'm just so forgettable that I can't have my full turn. I mean, again, this is a learning. This is a learning experience for you, but
It is my first 5e GM and second GM overall. So yeah, go easy on me.
I will use a bonus action, frenzy attack.
Mhm.
I give credit to my barbarian partner, and I will instead of using my what's a regular melee weapon, so I mean that's special. Um, I'll use a hand axe for a slashing attack.
Mhm.
Part of the frenzy.
All right. Roll attack
18.
and roll that damage.
11 points of slashing damage.
And still with the hammer on this.
No, that's the hand axe.
The hand axe. So you see Rade get just almost bored with this hammer and stow it and pull reaches back over their shoulder, producing a hand axe and just with one effortless swipe decapitates the zombie that had tried to attack him from behind.
Another kill for me.
Yep, you. That's going to be another 3 gold in your pockets.
Let
All
me
right.
do the quick. I
Fine.
want to do. I'm going to do my movement, and then
Uh-huh.
that'll be my turn.
All right,
I
where
am
you
going to remove your wonderful profile right there. 5, 10. I'm assuming there's a door. Where's the door up on the second floor to the rooms on the left?
So doors are on the left. Let's see. It's these things that you see there.
25, 30, 35, 40. So I'm going to move there
All right.
with all my movement. And what do I see in the room? Like quick glance.
So this seems to have been someone's bedroom. Doesn't seem quite large enough to be the master, but it's nice. You see 2 smaller mattresses. It wouldn't be too difficult to surmise that this may have been a children's room. Along
Okay.
with that, you also see some scattered papers on the desk that you are standing next to, as well as 2 dressers behind you.
Quick search of the dressers as best I can. Whether that cost me something.
All right. Let's go ahead and let you do that. Roll me an investigation.
Sorry, everybody. Investigation. 6.
6.
Yeah, I'm proficient in it, but I mean, yes. 6.
It's hard to
Yeah,
see through all
6.
the blood and viscera.
So it looks
Yeah.
like this may have been somewhere where an uninformed child stuck all his dirties. All you found are underwear with skid marks.
Yeah.
All right.
Correction.
That's the end of my turn.
Underwear.
That's my end of my turn.
All right.
End of my
So
turn. End of my turn.
let's see. So that's gonna take care of that. But Aglis, you are up. Jimothy, you're on deck. Smash. Who you're smashing?
Stab.
Stabby stabs.
Mm.
Stabby stabs. Go ahead and stabby stab that zombo in front of you.
The monkey's got a good case of the stabbies.
1, 2. That's gonna be. So Yep. So that's the 26. That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Anything other than pure? Yep, that'll do it. So coming down with both knives right into inside both of its collarbones, you manage to, excuse me, tackle it to the ground. And when you stand up, you realize it is no longer moving.
No, he made that look so easy.
All right. Anything else there, Ego?
You better let go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Releasing, knocking and releasing yet another arrow. Eglas tunes in the shot. The crowd goes quiet. Releasing this arrow, it manages to go through the back of the neck of this zombie orc, dealing how much damage to it there? So while it goes through the neck, and unfortunately, because of where it hit, well, unfortunately, Jimothy might be into this kind of thing. You see, Jimothy, you see the point of the arrow come out of the front of this zombie orc's neck, and a little bit of the blood and viscera kind of splatters across your face.
I hold my hand out so it gets covered in the blood, and I go like this. Yeah, you think that's hot? You want a piece of this?
And Eglis, that's going to be 4 gold into your inventory.
Make it very apparent why Jimothy Jaundice's group did not want him around anymore.
All right. So speaking of, barring anything else, Eglis, it is going to come around to Jimothy.
Jimothy is going to do a little shimmy here just to put himself a little closer to where the rest of the action is. And we're going to go ahead and give it a swipe. This orc thing.
Yep.
No, you smell almost as bad as I look. Yeah, that's right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
14 for damage.
All right, so looking up at you and confused that something just called it stinky. It doesn't know what you mean by that, but it knows it doesn't like it. And while it's contemplating these things, you just see a great sword going through its skull and just clean in half.
Yeah, just like my daddy at the cook's office told me. You read it in half. And
Right,
then
Timothy?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement. So that was what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to move right here and do the same thing to this guy.
All right.
Hey, you smell just as bad as your friend.
This one seems equally confused.
24.
And while it's contemplating why it finds this offensive,
12 damage.
once again, it's almost like someone just hit repeat on a GIF, as this orc zombie is just split clean in 2. That was really hard to get out.
And that's 2 orcs dead, please.
Oh yes.
Give me my gold.
So that's going to be 5 gold.
Yeah.
And that is between the 2 of them. All right. Take it that's going to be the end of your turn, Jim.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I did a lot.
All right. So then we're coming on to the remaining zombies. So only one of them needs to move at the moment. 1, 2, and 4. And the other 2 are going to stay right where they are. This one's actually noticing the splatter come from the other side of Gordy. It's going to go investigate and find just a puddle of one of its friends and Jimothy hovering over top of it. It's going to take a swing. First one's going to be a 9 to hit, which misses.
Ignore that.
the one opposite side of Gordy is also going to take a swing at Gordy. That one, on the other hand, is going to be a 17 to hit. Which Gordy's a 14, so that hits. Gordy, you are going to take 4 slashing damage.
Bring it on. Is that halved?
Yep, you're still raging, so that's halved.
As a beast.
Yeah. And that's going to wrap it up for the zombies for this round. Gordy, you want yourself some revenge because it's your turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I do want some revenge. I would love some revenge. So the first zombie I attacked, I'm gonna spin back around and try to give that guy a big old slap in the face with my mace.
Roll that attack.
21 for fucking hit
Yep.
and 7 for damage.
All
Is
right.
he standing?
So he is still standing.
What a fucking beast ass. Okay, second attack. Dagger. That's a 15 for hit.
That hits.
And a 4 for damage. So this guy's taken almost, I don't know, fucking 18 points of damage from me.
So he was a little high up there. But once again, trusty rusty side blade is best blade. As you go to deliver the killing blow, just sticking the knife right up through its jaw with the very tip of the blade popping out of the crown of its skull. And once you pull it out, it just slumps to the floor. And then for you, that's going to be 4 gold into your inventory.
Thank goodness. Also, that is not the zombie I was attacking, but that's okay.
Well, it's the one you killed.
I did just say the first one. I didn't point it out in any more detail.
That's valid.
So I'll take it. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to do nothing.
Okay.
After that.
All right. So then, actually, the zombies that were on that initiative level are all dead. So we are coming back around to Jade up on the second floor. Jade, what you doing?
Jade.
Well, with a mouthful of chicken.
Rade. God freaking shit.
That's not so easy, is it?
To maintain my rage, I just take my hammer and smash the table.
Table is thoroughly smashed. However,
Ah, crap. Bring
your
it.
rage does come to an end at the end of this turn. I'm pretty sure it's an attack on a creature, isn't it? Oh, frick. I don't have. Oh, wait. Player's handbook is right here.
Yes. Rage ends early if you knock unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn. Okay, so you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I will use the bonus action and end my rage.
All right, spiteful end of rage. Anything else?
Yes. Just pull back the map. I'm going to 5, 10, 15. Go into this little.
It seems
Whatever
that you
it
have
is.
found yourself into a study/playroom. There are some old toys scattered around, as well as a bookshelf.
I would like to do a search.
All right, what are you searching specifically?
Whatever could be possible. What looks out of place?
So probably what would appeal to you, the person, the most. There is a little toy chest. If you would like to do that, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Better. 18.
18. So let's see. That is going to be. Okay, so you find yourself. That's going to be 1 potion of healing that you find mixed around the old, busted up and rusted toys.
Okay. I take the potion stow it on my one of my pouches. And does anything else in the room kind of looks out of place? Like, I
Yeah,
know
well,
this.
I
I know
mean,
this is for
the
kids.
bookshelf looks like it may be of interest.
Okay.
But you would walk over to it, but I would not allow a second investigation this turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just end my turn right in front of the bookcase. I've already dropped my rage, so it's not going to falter on me. I still like to make this clear. I still have my dwarven thrower in my hand, ready just in case something happens.
Fair enough. All
That
right.
ends my turn.
All right. Let's see. So sorry. There's. Oh, right. They rolled trash for initiative. So Egolis, what are you doing, Egolis? I got to think about this. Oh, Zombo. And he's gonna take a shot. He knocks yet another arrow. Reaches back, pulls, and I'm not always looking at the screen. You're always gonna have to type that roll to hit for me. Heard. Hits. Roll that damage. Holy no, you did not.
I'm falling apart here, clicking everything wrong.
4.
So it's a 28 to hit, 4 for damage.
Yep.
Got
No,
it.
that was for my daggers. I clicked
Oh.
the wrong thing.
Oh, well then roll your longbow damage.
9.
Okay.
Heard. All right, so dropping it. So, knocking yet another arrow, going right through where the heart used to beat, as it turns and makes eye contact with Egolas. And he's gonna not be intimidated, notch yet another arrow, and that's gonna take it down to. So this particular one manages to just and find itself right between right between your kneecap and your its leg. But it is still standing, and it was already limping before, so no speed penalty there. All right, so that's going to be you, Jimothy. You're up.
All right. Jimothy's going
I
to.
want this to end. I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of these.
He's gonna look at Gordy and go, "Hey, you got that one behind you? You good?"
I got all turned around. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay, you seem like you're capable. I'm just gonna go over here. And you know what Jimothy does. I'm not even gonna say it.
Swing.
Does 17,
Hits.
13 damage.
And one more time, just rearing back that greatsword. He seems to make a habit of slicing the undead clean in half from north to south.
For my second now here, what I'd like to do, I'm gonna step up one, and I'm gonna take one of my hand axes and I'm gonna chuck it
Where?
at this guy.
Okay.
I've got a plus 8 to hit. The chances that I'm gonna hit Gordy are
Roll
slim.
me an attack with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh.
Is that what I think it is?
That's a 9 and a 25.
And what is that 9 exactly? All right, go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh. What is that 9?
You said it was a plus 8 on your hit. So 9 can only be one thing.
It's 11.
So, wielding up a throwing axe, Jimothy just wails it, and Agilus feels the wind of passing by his ear as it goes whizzing by, and watches this axe just plant itself right into Gordy's back. Gordy, you just took 11 piercing damage.
Hey, you're still raging, right? That's 5 damage.
Which yeah, exactly. That gets cut in half. So that's 6 damage. Thank you.
Gordy's just gonna like turn his head very slowly and look back and say, "I said I had it."
Yeah.
I love how he started off by asking, "Do you got it?" And like, yeah, cool. Okay, I'm being helpful.
I
And then
get 2
puts an
attacks.
axe
I
in
feel
your
like
back.
I'm wasting it if I don't take the second one.
I was good.
Oh, I got a +8 to my hit. Disadvantage. What's that? Famous last words.
Yeah, hey, now you have a hand axe, though.
I have a back axe, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Hey, you come over here and say that to my face.
You come over here and take this axe out of my back.
I mean, I'm going to. It's my axe. I want it back.
You have movement left? Do something.
Do I have it? Hold on.
While you're having this argument, the zombie next to Gordy is going to take the
Not enough.
opportunity to try and swing at it.
Cool.
However, only manages to get a... Oh, crap. Why did I flip the page on this? That's going to be a whopping 11 to hit, which misses.
Okay.
Nice
Are you
little-
sure he doesn't get advantage on this? I'm currently turned around talking to somebody else with an axe in my back. Maybe roll again for
I
the
will
zombie.
roll again. All right, sure. You got what you asked for. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
I mean, just like story-wise, I feel like the zombie would have advantage.
So, and that being said, it's going to hit you for 4 slashing damage.
Hey, you
So,
do have your
as
back
you guys
turned
are
arguing
having
with me.
This argument, the zombie behind you, Gordy, just takes a swipe at you, and in the process of giving your back a really nice scratch, it also manages to drag the blade that's in your back down just a little bit further.
Is 4 halved?
Oh, sorry. So that's going to be 2.
So it's 2? Oh, wait. So wait, does the blade do any more damage?
No,
All right.
that was all flavor. That was all flavor.
Son of a bitch.
All right. So with that, that's gonna end the one zombie left in his turn. Show Gordy.
Wait! I
Gordy
forgot
boy.
all about that thing. That was supposed to reduce by 1d12 for whatever my next hit was. I forgot all about that.
You want to roll that now? We can make that retroactive.
I mean,
Retroactive to when Jimothy put the
yeah,
blade in your back.
it would have been
That's
1d12 less of 11. And then
Roll your d12 then.
Okay.
Because so far he has hit you for 6 after your rage cut the damage in half.
I just love that that nothing bad
D12.
has hit me.
D12.
Just
D12.
Timothy is hit me. I'm rolling, my friend.
Go!
That'd be 4 less.
All right, so in which case you only took 2 points of damage off that.
It didn't even hurt you that bad. You just quick, you're bitching.
You have no idea any of this is happening. Just be
However,
quiet over there.
everything else did happen as described with the zombie slashing and moving the blade. You took 2 slashing damage off of that. Gordy, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna attack Jimothy. Just kidding. I'm gonna attack this zombie. It's gonna be a mace attack, and that is a 17 for hit
Hits.
and 8 for damage.
All right, this time around, the mace does what Gordy expects it to do as he swings through and manages to just once again decapitate another zombie as the head goes rolling across the floor away from him. Speaking of Gordy, go ahead and award yourself 5 gold there. Anyone else I missed for gold on this go? No? All right, good, cool, ready. All right, so taking a quick little look at the time, we're gonna gonna do a little bit of skipping, and I'm gonna go ahead and call right here. Guys, since you are, oh no, Rade is still upstairs. Jimothy, Egolas, Gordy, you just see at towards the front foyer between these two statues, a gold circle light up between them, and just what looks like a desk rise from there. And once the desk is done forming, you see a variety of items with what look to be price tags on them. And then out of almost the thin blue nowhere, you see what you can only surmise is an older gentleman, as you see some white hair up in his hood. However, he has a black face mask, and most of the hood covers everything, and the rest of his robes are all dark black and purple.
Shadow face mask?
Shadow face mask. Not quite. So he's just standing there now.
Yeah, Gordon goes over and says, "Sell me your heels."
We are going to go, guys. This is going to be your short rest round. If you want to go ahead and apply a short rest and use whatever hit dice you want, go on ahead. Anyone who got 4 or more kills, go ahead and restore one of your choose an ability. Like if you raged, I know that cost you like a use. Go ahead and reward it back. For you, Pwn Donkeys, that's probably going to be replacing a superiority die, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Now you said, are we able to treat this as a short rest? Because
this is your short rest round.
Cool.
Yep.
I get all of that back on a short rest. It's kind of the reason why I took fighter. So.
All right. Cool. Well, all the benefits of a short rest.
Sweet. And then we can spend our gold, correct? At the table. I'll go up to the table and be like, "Hey, I don't have luck. Let me get something. Let me get that scarab of protection. I don't have 36,000 gold, so I'm just gonna take it."
Nice try, stranger. What are you buying?
Well, I guess if we're just doing what I can afford, then I guess I'll take 2 of those potions of healing, please.
All right, stranger. That'll be 100 gold. And he takes 100 gold from you, and you just see a magic aura puff and dissipate from 2 of those potions of healing in front of you. Go on, take it.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Very good.
Thank you. All right, that's and guys, you're gonna have 2 actions in this short rest, but you have free range of movement.
Gordy only has 18 gold total.
You should have 118. You started with 100.
Just double check.
Yeah, because when I posed the question earlier about like starting, yeah, he said we started.
Let's say 24 for me.
Yeah, but in the chat, chat.
You should have also started with 100.
No, you already had 100 in your pocket. Like I awarded everyone 100 at the beginning of the game.
I'm just saying it's not on my sheet. That's why I didn't think it was.
Oh yeah. Well, I never put it there, so yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, my bad. So I'm gonna buy that 50, that potion of healing or whatever.
Just one?
How many HP does it give you?
That gives you back. I believe it's 2d4 plus 2.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. You saw seemingly out of nowhere. More potions of healing have appeared on this desk, and you see the aura dissipate around one of them. It says, "Go on, take it. I'll take that gold. Thank you. Thank you, Foley Department."
You said it's 2d4.
2d4 plus 4 is what you get for potion of healing. All right. So with that, that's gonna be Egala. Sorry. No. We went out of order. Or no, we didn't. Rade, we're around to you.
I'm up. Well, I'm upstairs, so I don't
Mhm.
even know about this thing anyway. So for my free action, I'm just gonna smash the book, smash the bookcase, see
So
what happens.
smashing into it. Go ahead and make me another investigation check. This one's gonna be at a disadvantage.
As you wish. So 6 doesn't matter.
So 6.
So the
So smashing into it and then using your hammer to kind of sift through the rubble. You can't. Let's see. What did we destroy here? Okay. Okay. You can't help but to notice something shiny gleaming from the bottom of the pile, and as you continue to brush things away, you see what looks to be a short sword. Um, but it's now bent all sorts of different ways and looks like it's absolutely useless.
Okay, then I am just going to go back into the hallway since there's nothing else
Like I said, you have an
really.
unlimited move here, so if you want to just wander downstairs, that's absolutely allowed.
Well, I mean, my initial plan was to basically do a search upstairs. Crying out loud. I'm going to, up until you tell me I can that I can or cannot do anything anymore. I am just going to go over to the looks like an office, and I'm going to just do a search of that.
All right, so rifle. We're gonna say the most obvious point would likely be the desk that's in there. Go ahead and roll me yet another investigation check.
I would like to take my abilities spend at my redeem.
Oh yes, so go ahead and make this roll with advantage. Your skill bonus that Jester gave you.
Bonus. It's not too bad. That's better. 22.
Okay, so rifling through the desk. Let's see, that's going to be ooh. Oh, all right. So rifling through the desk, there's not a whole lot in there. Seems like a lot of stationery, some papers. However, rifling through this one, you can't help but to notice once again a thin chain protruding from underneath the papers. Picking it up, you notice that there's one bead on this chain and a little clasp. You can easily surmise that this is a necklace.
Okay.
And since don't really have a lot of time for you to magically discover what this is, uh, you can take the bead off, chuck it, and wherever it lands, it will cast Fireball at a 3rd level.
I have a really fun idea that I'm just going to do for the hell of it. I'm going to come back out to the top of the here, look down to see the party, and I'm going to toss the pearl.
You're gonna toss what?
I'm going to toss the pearl at the party.
All right, so coming back here. So from if you're just lobbing it straight down, that means it would land. God, it'd have to be dead center, right here.
I can't. Well, I can't see that. I can't see them because I'm on the 2nd floor map.
So let's see. That's gonna be and Fireball, if I recall, is shit. I did not think I was gonna need this.
It's big.
I know it's a 30-foot radius. I forget the damage on her.
Just grab a handful of D6s and throw them at the wall.
Come on. So, puppy.
You want the fireball spell or just the fireball necklace?
No, it's casting the spell. So 86.
Yeah, 86. Unless it's a higher level than 3.
Nope, it's third level.
Okay.
All right, so that's gonna be 6, 10, 11. 16, 18. All right, and
I just healed myself, goddammit.
so
You don't know who threw it.
30-foot radius.
And my other.
That's gonna hit everybody. All right. So
And just for clarification, our barbarian friend, your rage is ended, so you're taking full damage on this one.
So Egolas, Jimothy, Gordy, I need all three of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. You know what? Just because I'm feeling saucy about this, you're standing where? Rade, dexterity saving throw. You're within.
I started here, then after I threw it, I moved right over there.
You moved after taking 2. No, I'm not gonna allow that. You
gave me freedom of movement. You gave me freedom of movement.
I'm gonna leave you where you are.
Okay. So you said so I have to make a dex?
Dex save. we're all going to hell together.
Yeah, 13 is for my dex save.
So long story short, anyone 12 or below, you're gonna take the full 19. 12 or above, you're gonna take 8 points of fire damage.
Got a dirty 20.
All right, so that's 9 points fire.
What was the mark we needed to hit?
12.
12.
DC
Cool.
12.
Cool. So what is it if we made it? It's what you said 9.
If you made it, it's 9 points.
I'm gonna find out whoever burned me, and I'm gonna give you the old 1, 2.
Let's see.
Said about that second potion of healing.
This.
And before the end of my turn, I chugged that one potion I found in the toy box.
All right.
I will do the exact same with one of the 2 potions of healing that I have bought. Waste.
All right, go ahead and make your respective rolls for that. Restore your HP. And we have one more round of me letting you guys do that. So that was essentially first. I'm sorry, Egolas, are you doing anything this first round? What would you like to do? All right. Oh, what are you doing here, stranger? And he sees Egolas just point to a potion of healing and hold up 2 fingers. He goes, "All right, you're one of those silent type. Yeah, I can appreciate that. All right, mate, that'll be 100 gold pieces." Hands it over. You see auras, protective auras, dissipate over 2 more potions of healing as Egolas goes to retrieve those. I see he is typing. Use one immediately, so that's 2d4 plus 4. Go ahead, and that's what you are healing. All right, guys, you have one more round where I'm going to let you make, to try and shorten this up, you're going to make one move, one action, so that's going to be investigate, purchase something from the merchant, or what have you. So one movement to us wherever you'd like, and then one action, just to try and tighten this up.
I come downstairs.
More.
So Rade comes down the stairs looking inexplicably singed.
Hey, did you get burned too? Some asshole burned us.
So yeah, come down. If the DM could please move me down so I can see everybody else.
Working on it.
Thank you. Rade just shakes his head. He like wipes the ash out on him, or the burn marks off of him, and just like shakes his head, like kind of like nothing up there.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
In the section in the Discord, it says that if you killed 3 or more zombies, that you were going to roll d6s and help restore HP as well. 3 or more zombies
Per round. Did anyone get 3 kills in a single round?
I did once. For one of the rounds, I remember I killed 3, but it didn't matter. I'm already at full health. Well,
Yeah.
almost full health.
Well,
I
let's
think
see.
no, not in a single round of combat. No.
All right, because it's 3 kills to a single round. Pendonkeys, if you want to heal yourself an additional 7.
Cool. Now I'm at max health.
All right.
Stupid fireballs, you keep
All right,
me down.
So, any action from Gordy?
Yeah, Gordy's gonna buy another potion of healing.
All right, go ahead and subtract another 50 gold and add that to your inventory. Nathaniel, anything? You do know
Since
the merchant.
I walk over to the merchant and I ask for 3 potions of healing.
Oh, great. Yeah, that'll be 150 gold pieces, please.
Chunk
Ching, ching, ching.
drops right on.
And once again, Aura goes over top of 3 of the potions of healing. He pushes them over to you. Thank you.
Hey,
It's funny. I lost 9 and gained 9.
hey,
All right,
mister,
so-
do you have anything for 26 gold? You got a discount?
Hold on a second there, Jimothy. Agilus, anything else?
Sorry.
No? All right, Jimothy.
You got
Oh,
you got anything for 26 gold, or you got a discount or anything? This is my last.
Oh, hold on. I think I might have something for you.
We do trades. I got there's a hand axe in
tell
that
you
guy's
what,
back.
I'm not exactly sure what this scroll says. It's in some language I can't bloody read. But that being said, it's yours for 20 gold.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a deal.
Gold?
20, even 20.
Can I give this doofus 23 of my gold?
Oh, you want to pay for it, or are you trying to beat him to it?
No, I'm trying to give him. So he has 26. I'm trying to give him 20.
Nope. I want the mystery scroll.
You want the
I
mystery
want the
scroll?
mystery scroll now. And I'm gonna look at him and go, hey, keep the change, and I just give him the whole 26.
All right. Unfurling the scroll now that you have it. It's in common, and there's no reason why the merchant couldn't read it. You have yourself a scroll of firebolt.
Oh, hey. You're dumb. I don't know why you can't. Can you not read? Do you have a problem? Am I insensitive for making this joke? Yes.
I'm just messing with you, and he just vanishes just as easily as he came, and his desk of wares just retracts back into the ground, seemingly back into the void. With that, we are going to re-roll initiative. So go ahead and do that. Skipping ahead a fair few pages here.
17.
15 for the Gordy. 17 for the Jimothy.
All right. So let's see. Jimothy is a 17.
Yeah.
17. Agnes 13. 40. What'd you get? A 15?
Yep.
7 from
And-
Telemachus.
And 7 from.
Yeah, 7.
I mean, we're all kind of beefy boys, but Telemachus is pretty extra beef, and we've had Telemachus on the bottom
Yeah.
every time.
Well, it seems like it seems like there's 2 players here who are min-maxing like crazy, I was definitely one of them.
Yeah, you two for sure.
Hey, it's not my fault that you guys ran right into the fights.
That's true.
We're averaging
So-
like 15 points dead damage every single time we attack. Plus, we're attacking twice.
So every one of you with your menial passive perception, hear the squelching of the speaker coming back on.
Well, it seems like you made it through my first little bit. You guys did so well. I feel comfortable advancing the speed of which the difficulty increases. Enjoy.
It is at this point you see a red mist forming right in front of you, almost exactly where the merchant stand was, as a large creature just materializes from the floor directly in front of all of you.
Yeah, he's got a spaghetti face.
But please don't say mean things. I'm very sensitive.
Is it a mind flare?
Not quite.
I like how the beast that arose to murder us was like, please don't say mean things. I'm very sensitive. Now die.
So with this, let's see. It's initiative that absolutely. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we are going to be starting out. Jimothy.
Absolutely. Hey, you don't get to come into this house that I was mysteriously placed in after being drugged and tell me what to do. I don't know who you are, who you think you are, but I'm Jimothy Jaundice. Taste my steel. And he's gonna swing his sword. Time to go all out. I have a feeling we're closing on the end. 13. Does 13 hit?
Misses.
Misses. Interesting. So I'm going to let's see. Let's make my second attack and give it a shot and see if it actually works here. 21.
Hits.
We're gonna do that slash action. 16. And I am
Alright.
going to choose. Where is my superiority dice stuff? To do a precision attack, and I'm going to roll a superiority die and add that total to it. That's going to be a 5 added to it. So 21
Alright.
total. And then I'm going to use my action surge.
Huh?
And take an additional action.
All right.
That action is going to be attack. 20, dirty 20.
Hits.
I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to burn a precision die or a superiority die to do precision attack. So
Okay.
that's going to be 12 plus 9. Oh, sorry, 12 plus 6. This will be 18 damage.
All right.
And then, since I've made an attack, I get an additional attack. I love fighters. I don't think 11's going to hit, though.
Misses.
Hey.
Jimothy coming in. Jimothy coming in. That spaghetti face man just starts, just starts swinging wildly, and only one of those swipes seems to have caught his target. Although it looks like it hurt quite the amount when he did.
Oh, yeah.
So with that,
Like 38 points of damage, 39
yeah.
points of damage.
Anything else?
Nope.
Gordy, up to you.
Gordy's gonna head into this room over here where someone made a zombie statue with his javelin,
Hmm.
and he's gonna retrieve his javelin. So that's probably gonna be his whole turn.
All right, fair enough. Aeolus. Or actually, no, I am so sorry. Not quite yet.
Can you do a strength check to pull the javelin out?
I'm
I
just gonna
really
give-
drove it in.
I allegedly got 7 minutes to wrap this up, so no, we're going to save this.
I did roll a 20.
Matter of
Check.
fact, the Alhoun, which is what this guy is called, is going to. We're going to start off with. All right. It's looking at you, Jimothy.
Yeah, you ugly motherfucker.
And it's just gonna try. It's gonna try and place its hand on your head.
There's nothing in there.
And just stare directly into your eyes.
You trying to buy me lunch?
I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
It's gonna be a 16.
That's a save. So that particular thing has failed. However, it's just gonna take its hand and just kind of schmooze you out of the way as it kind of squeezes down the hallway just a little bit, where it sees Telemachus, where it heard on the psychic level what he had to say, and you just see it kind of raise its staff, and you start to see sickening green and black energy start to collect into it. Before shortly he brings it down at its apex and just points it directly at Rade. And a large blast of what can only be necrotic energy comes directly at Rade. Go ahead and roll a dexterity save.
And you can see while I'm not playing. So I get advantage. I get advantage on this. Good thing, because that would have fucked me over royally. That would have screwed me over royally. Pardon my French.
What was that? The first one?
6.
It was a 6.
Yeah, that would have done it.
Not much better.
No. He's actually taking the 6 is what he's taking.
He's taking the whole
Dex?
thing.
Dex is like horrible for me.
All right, Rip. All right, so
My Dex hates me, I swear.
18,
This game is designed to murder
22,
us all, my friend.
26, 31, 32. And 38 plus.
Hey, quiet down, you monkey. I don't want to hear anything from you.
Rade?
Yeah.
You take 68 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god! I think he's just trying to. I think he's just trying to kill us.
So this reduces you to 0?
Yeah.
Ooh. So Jimothy, you just watch this blast of necrotic energy just whiz past you, almost mistaking that it may have hit you, but you see it move right past you and hit Rade and hit him square in the chest and just continue to do so. And as the beam continues, you just see ashes of what used to be a rather large dragonborn barbarian start to just wither away. By the time the Alhoun raises his staff back up, nothing remains of Rade other than a pile of ash. He used Disintegrate on you.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, that does it. 2 minutes to go. Kill the rest of us.
Hey, look, if we get to the next round, he comes back as a super zombie, and where he's actually supposed to try to kill all of you.
Oh my god. So all that shit talking you did in the beginning.
Yeah.
He's coming
All
right.
I didn't know it was me.
He's coming
I had
right.
no
for
idea it was
Gordon.
me.
Yeah. Hey,
All right. With that.
how dare you? How dare you do that?
I'm sorry, now, Aeolus. we are around to you.
The patient and wise monkey.
Hey, so get over here and help. But we're probably gonna die. Yep, that's probably the best way to go.
Runs away and shoots arrow.
Make your shot. That's a hit. All right. Down to that. So, an arrow does find its way through one of its tentacles on the front of its face, and now looking at you, Agilus, very annoyed.
Hey, you just got another piece of spaghetti in your mouth. That's all. It hasn't been cooked yet.
Roll that hit.
What if this is like a fettuccine kind of guy, or like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of spaghetti is it? Ooh, 21.
Hit. All right.
I want to go try and pour my healing potion on the ashes of Raw Day.
There was no effect.
Pour one out for the homies.
All right. So Agilus, anything else?
Gonna hide.
Gonna hide behind the banister.
I think you're gonna
All
die.
right. So boop boop boop. So he's out of initiative order. Jimothy, we're back around to you.
Oh, wonderful. Guess what I'm gonna do? Hey, you little son of a bitch. Hey, can I use bonus action to use that scroll?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna use that with my bonus action. Let's go ahead and just burn the scroll.
Okay.
I don't have firebolt. I think it's like 1d8 or 1d10.
I'll let you know. How about you make your standard attack rolls and I'll let you know.
Cracking out the old manual.
11.
11 misses.
All right. Well, the scroll burns up in a fit of rage anyway, so that's
Oh,
fine.
so that was your that was your scroll attack. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were swinging at him.
No, you told me just
Not
make
that
it.
it matters. They both miss.
Cool. All right. So we'll just go ahead and do my do the sword. We'll do swordies.
All right. Choppy choppies.
25 to hit.
Hits.
11, but I'm gonna go ahead and add superiority die. Still have 2 of those left. 3 of those. I'm sorry. I have 5 total. So that's gonna be 17 points of damage. And we're gonna swing again. 18.
Oof, that hits.
14 plus 5, so 19.
As you continue to slice, dice, and make, calamari out of its facial features, this thing is bloodied. It is. You can see there's some bruising and breaking starting to take place. It is looking much worse for the wearer.
Yeah, you like that, huh? You like it?
So with that, Gordy, we are around to you.
So Gordy, having rolled 20 as a strength check to pull out his javelin seamlessly from the wooded floor, scoots out the door and has 40 movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Is going to get up to the top of the stairs here, right next to his other frightened and weakened friend, and huck his javelin at the baddie.
Roll me an attack at disadvantage.
Is that because
Jimothy's in the way? Yep.
Timothy's in the way? But don't I have height? Didn't I gain height going up the stairs? I'll do whatever you say, DM. I'm just saying.
I would say at half a flight of stairs, you don't have quite like if you would were to go up to second floor and fire from the banister, probably I could let you get away with that. But right now, line of sight still puts Jimothy a little in the way.
I rolled a 17 and a 14.
That's fine. I'm tough. I can take it.
So at this so 14 that does miss. However, Jimothy, right next to you, you hear a as you turn your head, you can't help but to notice the javelin is stuck in the statue next to you, doing the little wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Okay, I can't do it. I can't really. I mean, I can move to get closer, but I'm so weak.
All
I don't
right.
want to do that, so I'm not going to do anything.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
weakest member of our party. Or so some mysterious voice may have said.
Anything else?
No.
All right. So the Alhoon is now going to take its turn, and you see what's left of its face tentacles start to rile up, and what's left of them just come directly at you, Jimothy.
I'd like to see you try.
So the first one is gonna hit you for well, it's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that's a 1d4. So you're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Now you've activated my trap card. It's time to banish you to the Shadow Realm.
Last time you said that you rolled
24.
That I'd be careful. All right. So the next, it tries to wrap itself around your head, but you're able to just fend it off. However, the next one is already en route, trying to you in the face. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and that's going to be 6 points bludgeoning damage.
Strength save again.
And same thing, strength saving.
17.
17. So just able to wrap itself around you, and start. And as you try to fight it off, you're actually pushing it down, and it's now got itself wrapped around your neck.
Yeah. This is how I usually like it.
You are currently restrained or grappled, whatever you'd like to call it. Aeolus. You look up and see that this creature has one of your colleagues by the neck. Shot once. Roll me that shot.
He also yelled. He yelled at the creature. I don't know if that does anything.
Please don't hurt me.
18 hits. Give me that beautiful damage. Oh, what did I do? Uh-huh. All right, so that's going to knock him down to yay. And again, it looks up to the banisters, a little annoyed, but also unable to do anything else, because it's holding on to Jimothy for dear life.
You gotta buy me dinner first.
It is choking you extra hard now.
Oh, yes, Daddy, yes.
You know, last time you and I had this interaction, because this is not the first time, folks, you killed my character off. Holy shit, that's the damage? Oh, that's the hit. All right. Roll damage.
We have fun here.
Yeah, that's fun. I like being choked.
You can't talk. Shut up.
Veto the sheriff. Veto.
Feels so good.
All right. Anything? So, 2 arrows find their way right into the arms of the Alhoon, but it is just laser focused on choking Jimothy the fuck out. Anything else there, Ego? All right. Gore. Sorry. Nope. We're back around to Jimothy. Strength saving throw to break free. Or dexterity, your choice.
14.
So try as you might. You just feel it right, and tighten itself right back around your neck.
We really should have discussed the safe word first.
You hear Gordy in the background yelling, "Pineapple!"
Oh no!
Pineapple?
No,
Mine's chrysanthemum.
we actually eat lots of pineapple, so that's very confusing.
All right, we're gonna try to have this wrapped up by 11:30, so, which is already later than I advertised. Let's see. So, anything else you want to try to do, because that was your action?
I would like to use, Nope, that's it.
All right.
Oh, actually, wait. Did I take something for this exact precision sweeping? No, I didn't. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So that hits. Pretty sure 26 hits Jimothy. Jimothy, as it's choking, you can't help but to feel like you're being pulled towards it. And as you're choking, trying to get yourself free, you look up, and you see that you're right in the maw of this creature, and where there was no mouth before, you just see a circle of teeth come down and bear down right on top of your temple.
Yep, 9 out of 10 dentists agree this is fucked up.
I'm going to use Google for this one. Because this is a lot. So you are going to... fuck. You are going to take 70 points piercing damage.
That's dead.
I'm dead.
And as it's biting into you, Gordy, you like in the interim, you can't help but to notice you see what looks like pink slime move from the freshly created hole of Jimothy's head and into the mouth. This creature has eaten Jimothy's brain.
Now I'm one with the monster who wants a piece of Jimothy.
Jim's out. Wow, to think I had another 10 levels after this particular midway boss.
No, and you know what? I don't think the ranger and the barbarian are gonna do it.
I don't know. He's low. He is low.
You're welcome for that.
So with
Challenge accepted.
Gordy, we are back around to you.
So I didn't want to interrupt, but I think you skipped my turn. But it doesn't matter. We're not going to retcon him still being alive if I was to be successful with what I wanted to do. That'd be ridiculous. You're trying to wrap this up. But so I think
you're right. I did. You're right.
I think we're gonna just fine. Let's wrap this up. 5, 10. He's gonna run right up and say, "Hey, Bucko," and he's gonna reach behind him and take the small axe that's in his back out of his back, probably taking damage as he does it. And he's gonna say, "You forgot something," as if he's attacking Jimothy himself.
So that's gonna be 4 piercing damage.
Sweet, that tracks.
Which cut in half, that's 2.
I mean, I'll take the 4. I mean,
well, you're raging, aren't you?
No.
Oh, right. You didn't bring it back.
No, so that's the full 4. He's gonna. So the first attack, I'll just use I'll use my dagger as the axe. That's a 19 for hit.
All right, 19 hits. Roll me damage.
And that's 5 for damage. And his second attack will be a mace to the face.
Mace to the face. Roll that attack.
Oh no! This is the first time all game I don't think I hit. This is 10.
10 misses.
That's the first fucking time. All right, cool. So he's gonna and then try to move away, and you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Oh gosh. As you try to get away, you see those tentacles that had just claimed the life of your colleague, who lays brainless in front of you.
Gordy kicks him. Gordy kicks Jimothy.
That's a natural 20. So, and this a tentacle grabs you, and while you're trying to get away, it's reeling you back in. So that's gonna be 2 points of bludgeoning damage, and make me a strength saving roll.
Gordy pulls the pins from the grenades on his belt. Just kidding. And hold on, I'm trying to get to that spot on my sheet. You said strength saving.
Strength saving.
That's 9.
So this tentacle, much like your colleague, and it's got you wrapped around the neck and is pulling you closer towards it.
Gordy just hangs up like the rock and roll sign. It's dead in the eyes.
So, with that, that's your turn, Agalus. You see yet another one of your friends currently being restrained by this Alhoon, which I'm pretty sure is just a mind flayer on steroids. And cocaine. And PCP. Nate, roll a hit. You might as well roll your second one while you're at it. All right, first roll's a 19 followed by a 10. Roll me one set of damage. The first shot hit, the second shot missed. All right, so it takes 7 points of damage, dropping into. So. This arrow finds itself right into the neck of this Alhoon, and you can see it's struggling to keep the grip that it has on Gordy, but still manages to do so.
Do I get an opportunity to do a strength check?
Yeah, no. Your second arrow, however, is actually interrupted because some mysterious force above us. It looks like your arrow is flying true to hit its target, but right on cue, and from the thin air, a bike bell falls from the sky. Your arrow hits it, and as it hits it, dring dring, and falls to the floor. So with that.
You're welcome, chat.
So, Gordy, this time we're giving you your correct turn.
Hey.
If you'd like to try to escape, that's going to be either a strength or a dexterity saving throw, your choice.
My strength is +6, but it's probably going to be dog shit. Here we go. The fucking rolled the nat 1.
So, not only do you not escape, but another tendril has raveled itself up and is actually starting to wrap around your arms and pinning you tight to yourself.
I love this. This is great.
So with that extra bit, it is a bit of grip. It's actually now the Alhoon's turn. It's actually going to start to now that it's got 2 points of contact, 2 points of hold. It's starting to hold you up into the ground or up to the sky, up to the ground, right? Up to the sky.
Mhm.
And
It's
it's
the upside down.
and let's see, it's actually doing so. So you're in a straight line with Egolas. It's
and it
at this
says,
point you see, you start to see electricity start to come out of its eyes. So both of you, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
mine's gonna be at disadvantage, right? I can't be
We're
very
gonna,
dexterous in the arms of something.
Valid point. So
That's a
that's
5
all right. That's a fail.
and a 10.
And Merc Puppy looks like he got a 13 on that dex save. You're so you passed that. So let's see. It's gonna be 8 of these guys. So 12, 16. As the eyes start to have bolts of electricity, well, it follows up by just shooting rays of lightning from its eyes in the direction of Egolas, but of course hitting Gordy, who is currently restrained along the way, dealing 33 points of lightning damage to Gordy, and half that damage to Egolas behind him.
Gordy's out, folks.
Once the smoke clears and you see Gordy is just slumped, is no longer trying to resist. Seeing this, that Alhoon just releases its grip. Looks like it's breathing hard, but looks up and sees Egolas. And let's say, what were you? How are you going?
Gosh, I want Egolas to end this thing.
So it's just looking at you, Egolas. It's just looking at you, and you feel almost a tap inside of your mind. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is it still holding on to me?
No, it dropped you. Once it realized there was no pulse coming from you, because it did have a tentacle wrapped around your neck. It could tell. So 8 fails that wisdom save. So let's see. It's 40, 10. 6, 16, 26. So first off, Egolas, you are going to take 26 points of psychic damage. And you are Egolas is scared shitless. You are frightened by this creature at this point. You have witnessed it just absolutely just eviscerate your 3 fallen colleagues. That's gonna, after it moves to get itself just a little bit closer to you, which I think my max would put him right there. That's going to end its turn. Ego, Lego my ego, what we doing? So,
Someone's scared.
2 more shots. 2 more shots. Both those shots are going to be at a disadvantage because you are frightened of this creature that is bearing down on you. So roll that attack 4 times. Mm-hmm. Miss. Hit. All right. So the first, you're still so shaking up when you knock that first arrow. It just goes into the wall behind the creature, but you take a deep breath before you knock and release the next one, hitting the creature in front of you. Go ahead and roll damage on that one. Yep. God, you're so close. This needs to be God tier for damage. Oh. So, and you start to see just blackened blood start to drip, and it while it's struggling to keep itself up, it is still marching ever forward towards you. I know, puppy. Just a second. We're almost done. Anything else? You still have your move. You still have a bonus action if there's anything there.
Griff says no, nothing else.
Griff's like, here comes a random encounter. A wild puppy appeared.
Wait, Griff comes in, saves the day, and kills the mind flayer.
You can pop a potion of healing as bonus action, yes. So that's excuse me, it's 2d4 plus 4, and add that back to your health total. But that being your bonus action, so yep, you heal. So plus 4, so you heal 10 HP. All right. Within your minds, you hear, foolish half-elf. It was a mistake for you to enter my hole. Allow me to remedy the situation. And it is going to rear its staff back one more time. This time, you see a radiant red energy start to build before it releases itself at you. Go ahead and no, this is roll of attack money. So this is going to be three bolts, and I roll once. Yes. So that's going to be a 22 to hit. Hits. So first, so he is casting Scorching Ray. So the first one is going to do the first ray is going to do 4 points of fire damage. The second ray is going to do 2 points of fire damage. The third ray is going to do 7 points of fire damage. Are we still walking, Egolas? Counting. Hold. You're a brave little one, aren't you? Fine. I have just the thing. And once more, it rears its staff back. And this time, it is going to be casting Magic Missile at a 5th level. Which means it's going to be 5 of those? Yeah, 5. And D4s. Shit, I didn't. Yes, I did. I did pull D4.
Was this like the 10th level encounter?
This was, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We went from the 3rd wave and just leapfrogged the 10 because.
Tracks, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. It's going to be 5 of these total. So that's going to be 2, 6, 7. 7, 10, and 14 points of necrotic damage. So as Agilus takes one magic missile after another, you finally see the last one just, and the last one weaves itself around him to come back and strike him in the back. as sending him flying forwards, and the tentacles are already ready for you. They catch you, and in one fell swoop, the mind flayer just puts the crown of your skull to its maw. And were there anyone left in here, you would hear as everything fades to black. Uh, so with our last test subject fallen, it seems I may need to reconsider some of my decisions and get a larger data set. Oh well, a lesson for another time. And for our murder hobos and that guys, a lesson they will take to the grave. Join us again and Professor Quentin's Wayward House for Murder Hobos and that guys next time if we decide to ever do this again. On that, guys, I know we ran a little bit late, but that is with all players fallen and two of them missing their brains, and one just a pile of ash over in the corner there.
Joke's on you. Timothy John has never had a brain.
That is going to do it for tonight. I would like to thank my players first again. We got Merc Puppy who joined us. We got Pone Donkeys. We got Jen Washitashi, and we got Mr. Nathaniel. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun, and I hope those of you at home had fun watching D&D, the fight, the game. Because yeah, this was just a fun little way of letting people create characters that have one purpose and one purpose only: smashing.
Hey players, do you want to get some revenge on the Dungeon Master?
What? Yeah.
Do you guys want to get some?
Gordy,
hey,
Gordy will strike again.
Hey, Good Devil.
Yeah.
I just hit enter on the raid. Speedrun outro.
Oh, so coming up this following week on Lords of Ladies of Fate, we are wrapping up our Halloween week with tomorrow, where Nathaniel is going to be bringing us Star Trek Halloween, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, going until 10 p.m. Eastern. Or who knows, this ran long, he can run long too. Tuesday, join us at 6 p.m. Eastern for the Conan stream. Wednesday, we're going to be back in the lanes of Barovia for Curse of Strahd. That will be starting from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going until 10 p.m. Thursday, we are coming back with either Star Wars or Rifts. We're coming back with Star Wars. That'll be starting at 8:30 p.m. And running until 10:30 p.m. Fridays, we are off. Saturday, we're coming back with another Rifts campaign, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse. That'll be running from spacing on 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. And then to wrap everything back up, coming this Sunday, we will be back to our normal schedule on Sundays with DM Dave. No, not that one. Hosting the continuation of Tomb of Annihilation. I hope you all had fun tonight. Make sure you're kind to whoever we're rating. Be fun. Be nice. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.
Damn, you used every goddamn second. Good job.